Giannis Antetokounmpo, one of the most dominant players of this generation, a two-time MVP, an NBA champion, and the face of the Milwaukee Bucks for more than a decade. But now, for the first time in his career, the idea of Giannis Antetokounmpo being traded is no longer just a rumor whispered by fans. According to league sources, it is a very real possibility. Today, we're breaking down what's really going on, why this moment matters, and what it could mean for Giannis, the Bucks, and the entire NBA. For over 12 years, Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks have been inseparable. Drafted in 2013 as a raw, skinny teenager from Greece, Giannis grew into a global superstar in Milwaukee. He delivered the franchise its first championship in 50 years in 2021 and repeatedly expressed loyalty to the city and the organization. For a long time, Giannis was seen as a rare superstar who would stay with one team for his entire career. But things have changed. According to ESPN, Giannis Antetokounmpo is now open to being traded, not because he has publicly demanded out, but because he believes it may be time for a new situation. Multiple NBA teams have already made aggressive trade offers to the Bucks, and for the first time, Milwaukee is seriously listening. This is a massive shift. The Bucks' current season has been a major source of frustration. The team is struggling, sitting well below expectations and outside the playoff picture. Their record is under .500, and the overall direction of the franchise looks uncertain. Injuries, roster issues, and inconsistent performance have all contributed to a season that feels far from championship level. For Giannis Antetokounmpo, who is still very much in his prime, this matters. He has made it clear throughout his career that winning is the top priority. He doesn't want to just put up stats. He wants to compete for titles. And right now, the Bucks don't look like a team that can realistically contend. Sources say Giannis and the Bucks have had private conversations about his future for months. While Giannis has not issued a formal trade request, he has also stopped giving firm assurances that he will stay. When asked recently if he expects to remain in Milwaukee for the rest of the season, Giannis simply said, "I don't know. I take it day by day." For a player who once spoke confidently about loyalty, that uncertainty speaks volumes. From the Bucks' perspective, this is a delicate situation. Milwaukee is not desperate to make a move right now. They are not rushing to trade Giannis Antetokounmpo just to end the noise. Instead, they are being patient and strategic. The organization understands that Giannis is one of the most valuable assets in the entire league. Trading him will be a franchise-altering decision, and they want the biggest return possible. Reports suggest the Bucks are looking for a massive package. That means a blue-chip young player, multiple first-round draft picks, or ideally both. They are willing to wait until the trade deadline, or even into the offseason, if the offers don't meet their expectations. In fact, some within the organization believe the best deals could come during the summer, when more teams can get involved and draft picks become more flexible. Meanwhile, around the league, interest in Giannis Antetokounmpo is intense. Any team that believes it is one superstar away from championship contention is paying attention. Giannis is a rare player who instantly transforms a franchise. He dominates both ends of the floor, draws defensive attention like few others, and elevates everyone around him. Even the possibility of him being available has executives quietly preparing their best offers. The uncertainty has also started to affect the Bucks internally. There has been visible tension, inconsistent chemistry, and even moments where fans have booed the team at home. Giannis responded publicly, reminding fans how hard the team is working, but it's clear that the emotional weight of the situation is heavy. Another key factor here is Giannis Antetokounmpo's contract. Giannis will soon be eligible for another massive supermax extension, potentially worth around $275 million over 4 years. If he stays in Milwaukee, that extension could be signed relatively smoothly. But if he is traded in the offseason, NBA rules would require him to wait 6 months before signing a similar extension with a new team. That timing matters, both for Giannis and for any team considering trading for him. So what does all of this mean? It means the NBA could be on the brink of one of the biggest trades in modern history. A Giannis Antetokounmpo trade would reshape conferences, redefine championship odds, and mark the end of an era in Milwaukee. For Bucks fans, it's an emotional and uncertain time. For Giannis, It's a moment of reflection about loyalty, legacy, and the final chapters of his prime. Nothing is guaranteed yet. Giannis could still finish the season in Milwaukee. The Bucks could turn things around. Or the front office could decide that holding on to him is still the best path forward. But one thing is clear. The idea of Giannis Antetokounmpo being untouchable is officially gone. For the first time in his career, the future of Giannis Antetokounmpo is truly up in the air. And as the trade deadline approaches, the entire basketball world is watching closely, waiting to see whether the superstar stays loyal to the city that raised him or begins a new chapter somewhere else.